Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to talk about what to do if you don't know your purpose, early 20s edition. Before anything else, I want to reiterate the fact that it's completely okay to not know your purpose, to not know what you want to do, especially if you're just out of university and you are struggling to get out into the world and do the thing that you can best do. I think every single one of us at some point in their lives goes through this experience, and it's incredibly hard to watch other people get ahead in life while you're completely clueless about what you want to do while you're in the dark. But the truth is, some people know exactly what they want out of their lives, and some don't. Besides, this purpose can keep changing from one phase to the next, so it's okay to be in the dark for a while. Maybe you just need to do some work to gain that clarity. For example, for me, I just wanted to do what was the most popular or what was the most attractive versus what my innate interests were. And this took me such a long time to realize, and that is why I felt so stuck. That is why I felt like I was unable to make a decision and move forward in life, because there was always a clash between what I truly wanted to do and what I was forcing myself to do. For example, when I was in university, everybody was doing graphic design. Now, I'm good at art, but I only like fine arts, but I just kept forcing myself to become a graphic designer because that was the hype, that is what everybody was doing, and I thought that is what I wanted to do. And only after 4 years of college, and I had a year of self-reflection, that I realized I don't actually like graphic design. And this realization I only had after I worked as a graphic designer for a club at my college for a whole year. And this brings me to my first point as to what you can do if you're trying to figure out your purpose, and that is to experiment. Take this time to not knowing what your purpose is, to reflect on what your innate interests are and explore the things that pique your interest. Instead of just writing them down in theory, actually take actions to do something about them, right? So for example, if you're really interested in music, you could actually take a few lessons and learn a little bit of it, so you can actually understand if you can materialize that interest. And the good thing is, you can do this while also working on other things, like maybe pursuing masters or working a job or whatever. Because generally speaking, when we're young, we have a lot less at stake, so we can experiment more, we can take more risks, we can take more bold actions, because chances are 10 years from now you might not have the time or the less amount of responsibility that you have now to go after the things that interest you. So yeah, start experimenting with things that pique your interest and see where it goes. Also, experiment with even the littlest of your interests. Don't think that you're wasting your time. Nothing is ever a waste. I was so scared of wasting my time on the wrong things that I wasted it doing absolutely nothing. So something is literally better than nothing at all. You will always learn from that experience. Either that it was so horrible, you were so bored and you don't ever want to do it again, or that it actually felt nice, or something could work here, or you could build on it, or you could tweak it a little bit. You know what I mean? Be open to where your interests lead you. The next thing is to own up to the fact that you don't know what you're doing with your life. We want to pretend that we have it all figured out, but the truth is, most people, especially people of this age, they don't know what they're doing. Everybody is as clueless. Instead of being embarrassed, say that you're still figuring out, you're looking for new opportunities, talk about what your interests are or what you think you want to pursue. You literally never know who you'll run into. Right place, right person can literally change your entire life. So don't shy away from talking about this stage of your life. And I'm not saying you have to spill out and overshare all that is happening with your life right now, but at least talk about it enough that people can help you find the right opportunities or the right resources. Sort of continuing with that, be bold. Reach out to that person or organization, make that blog or YouTube channel, keep doing shitty work. It does not matter, because people who are ahead of you in their career will probably help you out, or at the very least recognize your struggles because they have been there at one point. And people who are just starting out will look up to you and be inspired to start their own journey. The only people who are going to judge are the people who are not doing enough, and they're just projecting, so it doesn't even matter anyway. So don't be scared of judgment. Don't be scared of making mistakes or not doing something perfectly. Youth has the advantage of acceptance for being silly or being an amateur or making mistakes or making a fool out of yourself. There's much less pressure on you, so play to your strengths. Also, don't settle for something when you know your heart is not in it. And by this, I don't mean leave everything, leave your job, leave your degree. That is reckless behavior. Don't engage in that. Unless, of course, you have the money to back it up, then good for you. But if you don't, then at the very least, keep constantly working towards whatever it is that you call your purpose at this time, or putting in efforts to find it. Even if it's a little bit of work or a small habit, keep doing it consistently. Never completely ignore it or forget about it and just put it at the back of your mind. Because if you let it go entirely now, then life is just going to get in the way. Bunch of things will happen. You will get a lot more responsibilities, and it will become much more difficult for you to keep this purpose in your life. So even if it's the tiniest bit of attention, keep feeding it. Don't forget about it. If you cannot afford to concentrate on your purpose completely, make it your side hustle. Take time out for it, few days every week, so you're working on this thing or you're working on your interests that could lead to your purpose. Just know that eventually you want to be able to live your purpose, and keep taking steps in that direction. Finally, you will catch your break. Those who persist will always succeed, will always see the results. It might not happen as quickly or as grandly as you thought it would, but these small efforts, these small wins, they will compound over time and they will take you to bigger places. Keep yourself disciplined. Keep going even if you're not seeing the results, even when you're doubting yourself. You will find your purpose, you will find abundance through it, you'll be able to live it every single day. Just have patience. The good thing is, you're still young, you have all the time ahead of you, so don't be hard on yourself. Slowly take little steps, one day at a time, and just start moving in that direction. And also, you're not alone. Going out into the big world is mad scary. Figuring out life is difficult because we want to be unique, we want to prove ourselves, make a name for ourselves, and just success is quite overwhelming. But there's a lot of people out there, including me, who are feeling just the same as you. There are a lot of people who have felt the same things you're feeling today and they've been successful. So have faith. There is no rush. You're behind no damn schedule. Your life has its own timing and everything is going to work out just fine. You will be okay. So I hope you feel less alone after watching this. Try enjoying your youth. Try enjoying being young. Have different experiences. You will not get this time again. You probably have heard a lot of old people saying this, and I'm starting to realize it's probably true. Of course, we want to be serious. We want to figure out our future and all of that stuff. But I think it's equally important to remember that this time is meant to be experimented with. We are meant to have tons of experiences, meet tons of new people, broaden our perspective, learn new things, all of that fun stuff. So don't get too caught up in being lost or being confused or not knowing what to do, because there's like so many options out there and something is bound to click, so you might as well have fun and live more freely, more wildly, and you will stumble across your purpose. So good luck with this journey. I hope you have some amazing memories. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again. Bye.